Okay.
Oh,
hello
okay.
everyone. This is Selwyn from AJS. I'm joined today by Norman Du from Presidium Instruments, and we're going to demonstrate and show you today the new OTI tester, which is for colourless stones running through from simulants all the way to diamonds, including lab-grown. So I'll just hand over to Norman, and he'll give you a quick overview of the OTI.
Right. Okay, thank you, Selwyn. So, hi, I'm Norman, and I'm here to introduce you the OTI by Presidium. Okay, this is our all-in-one diamond tester. So it is able to test for diamonds, moissanites, lab-grown diamonds, or what you all know as CVD, HPHD Type 2A, and simulants. So it'll give you one of four results when you test it on a stone here using this little probe here. It will give you one of four results.
Great. Thank you, Norman. What we'll do now is we'll run through a short demonstration running through the various stones so that our audience can see what the capabilities are of the OTI.
Okay, so I have another unit here, right? It's powering up. I'm using a power bank for myself. So now you see it's heating up the probe, okay? Because it uses heat and light technology on this. So once here, we just press the play button. Okay, now we have to initialize the tester. Okay. Okay, this means if it's out of calibration, right? No worries. We just need to press it and calibrate here. Okay, the calibration can be done by the end user. No need to panic. No need to send the unit back all the way to the all the way back to us. Just calibrate on your own, and you're good to go. So just like this, total of 3 times here. Okay, this is the final one. Okay, and now we're ready to test. Okay, so I have 5 stones here, right? Okay. Okay. Step as such. Okay, we have one moissanite result. Okay.
Yep, that's clear.
Okay, one CVD, I can't see myself. CVD result. Okay. And I have another test here. Okay, this is my diamond. Okay, I have 2 other stones here. And if you test it, it will just show up as similar. So I have 2 stones here. One will be a sapphire, one will be a cubic zirconia, and both will just come up as similar. They're not going to come up as anything else. So you get one of 4 results.
Great. Thank you, Norman. Now, leading on from that, I just wanted to talk about the Assure accreditation, because obviously this gives some great credibility to all units that are approved by Assure. So if you could just run through what that means, and I guess it's quite a stringent test that the unit goes through.
Okay, so basically, for those who are not in the know, right? So basically, the Assure program is a third-party program that lets all these testers, like our OTI here, go through a testing regimen for anything, and basically any other tester that tests for natural versus lab-grown diamonds. This is what the program was set up for, and then so that it gives you reliable third-party results because it's not affected by anything, right? So for here, okay, I have this result sheet printout here. It's also available on naturaldiamonds.com under the Assure program, right? So if you go to website, you'll see something like this. Okay, it shows you everything, all the specifications, and most importantly, you will see over here, all right, that for primary mounted stones, right, our accuracy is 93.2%, and for loose stones is 92.8. So based on this, if you go on the website and do a small simple comparison, it is the most accurate handheld portable tester that you can buy on the market today.
Great. Well, obviously that should give everybody some good comfort if they're considering a unit like this. So what I'd like to do now also, if you could run through the main sort of features and benefits of the OTI.
Okay, so basically, right, for here, so this is our OTI here. As you can see, it is small and compact. It's about the size of my hand, but a little smaller, right? So it's designed to be compact. Okay, the probe itself doesn't need to be jutting out. It is retractable. So you can just push it in. When you're not using it, you can do it like this, right? And also, let's say use it for a while, and because everything went there, right? Okay, so eventually you can just open it here. Okay, you can remove this. This is a removable probe that you can just simply change it. Okay, put it back here. Okay, hold on, put it back here. Slot it back, and you're good to go. You can continue using it. So this is one feature that we're pretty proud of because yeah, it is not some. I think it's something that's exclusive to us only. Yeah, and also you can also run it by batteries, but we usually don't recommend running by batteries because yeah, it's a very powerful machine. But you can choose to have either operated by batteries or by power at AC power or just power bank. So it's a versatile option. Yes.
Great. So those are the main features and benefits. Now you do in the Presidium, I guess, range of products. There are some other testers that will also test, diamonds and lab grown. So could you run through the I guess the improved benefits that you have with the OTI compared to your previous model, the ARI or ARI, and also the Diamond Screener 2?
Okay, so thank you, Selwyn. So basically, right, prior to the OTI, which is our latest and most advanced handheld diamond screener, okay, so sorry, diamond tester, okay, we also have the ARI, the ARI, and also the diamond screener. Okay, so for these two, right, they are also capable of testing for lab grown diamonds, but as okay, this came out first. So after this came out. After this, the OTI came out. So as time went on, right, there were improvements made, so on and so forth. So let's go with the one that the OTI just replaced, which is the ARI, right? So basically, the ARI is able to test for diamonds, moissanite, and lab grown diamonds, but there's one small feature that it cannot test for simulants. So if you want to test for simulants, let's say you're not sure, you test for simulants like cubic zirconia or white sapphire, white topaz, you cannot use this alone, but you have to pair it with a regular diamond tester, a heat tester. Okay, you have to go through that first before you're able to use this. Okay, so that is when we made the OTI, we wanted to make sure that users can have just one test, basically combining the two into one. Okay, so for here, right, it's also similar. It has a removable probe as well. Okay, for ease of use and easy replacement. And yeah, it is still portable, handheld, and like a pen. Okay, so the other one will be the synthetic diamond screener over here. Okay, this is our first lab diamond tester. Okay, this is the version 2. So the version 1 was like discontinued long time back. There was some improvements to the testing done to it. Okay, and a little hardware color change. If you use the previous one, it was gray. So anyway, this one, right? Okay, when you test it, it will give you one of two results. Okay, either you get natural or type 2A. Okay, the thing is you have to, okay, it's primarily designed to test against loose stones, okay, or stones with an open back setting. So you have to do this. Okay, a simple example will be you take the ring here. Okay, it has to be a single ring. Okay, you put it here, then you close, you press, and it gives you a result. Okay, but there's some every device, right, there are always limitations because I don't believe there is a one do all device in the world. And so for this one, okay, thing is it is designed to test for loose stones and open case back settings, right? And the main thing is the lid has to close. If the lid doesn't close, it doesn't start. So there is some limitations to it. That's why the ARI came out. Because it's handheld, it can go through anything. So you can test your earrings, your bangles, anything that does not usually fit inside, you can use the ARI to test. Then we came up with the OTI, and it is basically all in one. So this is improvement as it goes along. Yep, this is our main comparison with the other two testers that we still have.
Great. And now, if you could also talk to us about how OTI, obviously we've found it to be very successful, but how it compares to some of your major competitors.
Okay, for the OTI, right, what I'm aware of for the against the other competitors, right, okay, mainly is ours. Okay, we utilize a single probe, so we'll use one probe to test for during testing. Okay, and then some models from other brands that they come with two probes. Then okay, which may be confusing and which may be confusing and time consuming if the person were to use it to test. Okay, nothing wrong, but to each their own, right? So the most important thing is right for the OTI against the other testers. From what I know, not everybody has sent their testers for the Assure 2.0 program because there was an Assure 1.0 program back in 2019. Okay, in 2022, the program was updated to include a more challenging set of test stones. Okay, and the OTI, we went for it and we still got the highest results. So from what I know from the competitors, they haven't really sent their testers for 2.0. I know some of them have sent for 1.0, but 2.0 is the most updated as of now. Okay, whether there will be a 3.0 next time, I'm not very sure. But from right now, is what people want from that time of testers is it has to be accurate and quantifiable by a number, which I'm proud to say OTI is still has the highest compared to the other brands out there. The information is available on the show website.
Great, thank you. So now, obviously, through your own company and perhaps through your website, you perhaps have been asked certain questions, maybe some frequently. Are there some? Could you run through some of the sort of frequently asked questions that that potential customers might ask of this OTI unit?
Okay, so the most common questions people will ask, right, that we wouldn't have been able to answer maybe a few months ago is how accurate is it? Because everyone just says, oh, it's very accurate, it does this, it does that, but we weren't able to actually give a number. So it's like the most common question now is like, oh, so is it good? Can I test it? Will it show false results? Now, at least now you can tell them, hey, there's a number to it. So it's 93.2 for melted stones, which most people usually test for. Okay, and then also be like, okay, can you test for colored diamonds? The answer is no. You're not able to test on colored diamonds. Okay, and then also the other one is okay, what is the minimum size that I can test? Because I have some really small stones set together and I need to test whether it's a natural or it's a lab grown. Okay, you can test, but there is a minimum requirement. Okay, you need to be testing at least 6 pointers with a minimum table width of 1.6 mm, right? And then also, what I have some. They also ask like I have some fancy cards. Can I test them? I say can, but for each fancy card there are different minimum requirements. So it's like for round brilliant, okay, you will be looking at 6 pointer, and then maybe for like princess card 7 pointers, marquise 17 pointer, and so on. But all this will also be available on the online brochure for the OTI. So these are some of the common stuff that they ask, because basically is they look at this device and ask you, so what can it do, what can it not do? So these are the common questions that I get.
Okay. One question that I've got is, what is the maximum size of stone that one can test?
Okay, for here, right? Okay, we have not come across somebody who brought us a huge stone yet, but for now, right? we're still able to test anything from 6 pointer up to 10 carats, which is 1,000 pointer. Yeah, 1,000 pointer, 10 carats as of now.
Great. The other thing that we sometimes get questions about, not necessarily OTI, but diamond testers in general, and that is, can these testers test uncut stones?
Uncut stones. Okay, you're talking about like those raw stones, is it?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so basically for this one, right, if you test against uncut stones, it may not give the right results because no matter, okay, first things first is this is a product. This has technology. When you apply it on a material, where's my, okay, when you apply on the material, right, which is the ring, it gives you a result, right? So if you take this, you test it here, the machine will not say, I don't know. It has to give you a result, okay? But the thing is, right, since this relies on heat and UV light technology, the light itself has to transmit and reflect properly for it to give a proper result. Okay, so an uncut stone, it could be not proportional, it could be shallow, it could be deep, and then it would may affect the results because the machine is not able to read the light coming back to the machine properly. So I would not advise it against rough or uncut stones, preferably polished and proportionally cut.
Great. Thank you. I think, I think you've covered most of the points that I had, and some of the questions you already answered because you preempted those. Is there anything else you think our customers would be interested about the OTI?
Okay, for this one, right? Besides the fact that it is really slick and nice looking and all this, I believe, right? The one thing, okay, this is just my personal opinion, lah. I think this should be a good buy because I believe AJS itself has really good customer support and you're able to, like, if anything, let's say you face any difficulties, they'll be able to assist you promptly and make sure that you still get the best customer experience possible. That's what I feel.
Great. Well, thank you. I think that's been really helpful. We'll potentially in the future deal with some of your other products. But for now, from AJS, we just wanted to thank you very much for participating today, and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you, Norman.
Thank you. Thank you.